Good afternoon, gents. I've got a request from George Green Videos to make a follow-up on my models. So I've decided to do it today. So in no specific order, I'll show the next 7 models. Because all my models is very special for me. And I've got many more if you would like to see more. Firstly up, I've got this Massey Ferguson. It's a 825 Massey Ferguson, one of the older models. It's a scale 1/34, precision little model. You can see all the engine detail for such a small model is very rare and very special. You can see the linkages on the 3-point hitch. Everything is work and can move up and down. Number plate, backlight. The other side, let me just take it better. There's some engine detail. You can see it's a Perkins machine. You can see the number 825 Massey Ferguson, and also steerable. Very precisely made. Okay, so this is my first model of the next 7. Let's see what is next up. Okay, the next model is a Massey Ferguson 35X multi-power. This is a scale 1/16 model with all the engine detail. It's a diesel model. There we will see the fan, the radiator, exhaust and the manifold. There is a toolbox that can open. 3-point hitch with all its detail. Rear light. It is steerable on the scale 1/16 from the steering. Engine detail. Let's have a look from this side. There's a generator there. The diesel Perkins 3-cylinder 35X multi-power. So this is the next model. Precision, very good made. Okay, so let's look at the next Massey Ferguson, and then I've got 3 Ford models. Good, this is the Massey Ferguson, the old grey Fergie, as it is familiar with. The gas model, there's the carburetor. You can see the fan blades there. Generator and the exhaust that came out and run underneath to the back. There it sits, you can see it. Look at the small chain that keep this arms from the wheels. This can move up and down, and it's also a steerable tractor model. And I'll show you the engine. On this models it opened like that. There's the battery. You just can zoom in. There's the battery and the toolbox that is currently open, and the 4 plugs. All the detail is really very good. Okay, this is a scale 1/16 Massey Ferguson, or the grey Fergie, as it was known in that years. Okay, let's look at the next model. Okay, the next model is a Ford 5000. That came out after the Fordson models. This is a very beautiful tractor for me, with a lot of detail. It was a diesel 4-cylinder machine. There it is, and with a magnifying glass you can even read the license plate. Ford 5000, there's the 2 gears, high and low range. The dashboard, typical Ford, the seat, and the strong 3-point hitch that can move up and down as well. Very realistic. And the seat can move up. Let's put it from the side. Very realistic. Okay, a quick look at the other side. There's a diesel pump, which indicates it's a diesel, and also with its water pipe and fan. Great model, 1 in 16 position, Ford 5000. Okay, next model. Good, this will be the Fordson Power Major. Also in precision scale, 1 in 16. There's a Fordson Power Major. Very nice steerable. Front axle. Also with the same detail on the rear hitch. From this side, diesel and opening cap that show you the engine, the battery, the fuel lines, the fan, and the water line. Everything is in scale, and also the old school power takeoff that's it there. Very great model. Scale 1 in 16. Fordson Power Major. Look how sharp it turns. Look at the detail. You can see from the top. Very nice. Okay, next model. Okay, the second last one will be the Ford 7000. Also 1 in 16 model with a bigger machine. I think it was a 90 horsepower engine, multi-power, with a cap and the familiar Ford front end for the Ford 7000s. Engine detail again, with a nice rack of weights at the front and weights at the back on the wheel. Looks very nice. And from the rear, same detail there. And inside the cab, let's have a better look. There it is. So another nice model with the mirrors. Okay, very nice model. I like this Ford 7000s a lot. Okay, now up to number 7, which is not a Massey Ferguson or not a Ford. Let's look at what it is. Okay, and here it is. This is dates. I think it is dates 30. I'm not 100% sure. The box is packed away, so I can't remember exactly what is the number. It's a scale 1 and 16 with a 1 furrow plow, which can move up and down. And it actually can work with this chain. It is a manually operated lift. The chain is just hooked off, but it can lift with that arm. This is a very old model, and the engine can open from this side, and it had one cylinder, water cooled engine, and not the familiar air cooled machines. This is for snow, and it's removable as one of these or just fall out, so I'll just put it back. Okay, so this is the next models, next 7. As George Green videos asked me to make. Hope you enjoyed it, George. If anybody would like to see more, you're welcome. I've got a lot more to show. Thanks for joining me, and see you again. Thank you. Bye.